All right, welcome everyone to the Eve Growing Concepts. Today's video, I want to talk about something I don't normally talk about, I don't think, or I've ever touched upon it. It's very, very important to know if you ever want to get into growing vertically using soil. You just can't use the regular soil you find in your backyard. You have to create it. And again, you create it using all this organics. Today's January 2022, very cold out, wet, miserable. We're just getting ready to I got my towers. I set those up all during the fall. All I have to do now is just poke some plants in. The two on the very end down there with the thermometer in there, that's my CBCB. So I got some leaves in there baking, and that's going to be added to the two. They will be towers at the end. Come springtime, I'll be taking those CBCBs apart and I'll be putting them back together as a grow unit like these right here. Notice that the plastic thing's coming out of there. Let me see if I can get that right. The plastic thing's coming out of there. That's how we save our irrigation when we water it. And of course, these towers easily be put onto a platform with wheels, and we can move them around. But this particular garden, I get sun. If you look around, I got a lot of trees and a lot of shade, and this is one of the main spots for most of the summer where I get a lot of sun. So I'll be doing my tomatoes and my kale and stuff like that. I'll be doing my pumpkins over here, possibly. And these two, I got a couple more towers I'll be building over there. I got a couple in my front yard. Yeah, the beauty about growing vertically using soil is you can keep your grass, right? You can just put a tower in the middle of your lawn and put flowers or whatever. I'm going to start doing a little bit more flowers as well. I can make this video very quick without rambling on, maybe. You can't use your outside soil. That's basically what this is about. You got to make your own. You got to compost.
You can also dig some DUFF, Diterious under forest floor, up under an old leaf pile. You can buy bags of compost at the box stores. That should be noted as well.
Compost, because you want good drainage to flow through your containers, whatever it is. If it's a 55-gallon drum, if it's a bucket system, if it's these Eve units here, which I contend we're getting closer to what they'll probably look like when we start going commercially. Just fencing, guys, chicken wire, fencing, whatever you have, you can turn it into a cylinder or a square, pallets. That's all you need. And inside each one of these is a reservoir where the water is collected and comes out. Very simple, folks. We're almost there with what our Eve towers are going to look like in the very near future in our urban settings, when people realize that growing vertically has so many advantages. First and foremost is that we're not losing this precious irrigation, but second of all, you're taking full control over your garden. All aspects of your garden. You're taking full control over your soil, you're taking full control over your irrigation, and as I've said many times, these towers, when you bury composting rolls in them, they become composting towers. And, of course, you add the red wiggler, it becomes a worm farm. And then poke some plants in there, it becomes a grow tower. All right? Vermiculture, the secret to these towers, where these angels of the soil and the biodiversity follows them. They move the soil around and create good drainage and good aeration. And by using them, you don't have to buy anything from the store. Towers are free, your organics are free, you're doing amazing stuff for your planet because you're not letting all this heavy organics go to the landfill and all the energy it takes for that to happen. You're doing your part for a better planet while you're growing food for your family and friends. That's all I have to say for now. God bless. Over and out.
We will most certainly heal this planet, one urban farmer at a time.